low. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Up top, Hawkins. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And for Michigan State, Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then there's Valentine. And there's Davis. And it's Wade in at the 5. Now here's Hield. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The basket good off the assist from Ford.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And for the Sooners, Prez in at point guard. Out there with Hield. Alabaster is out there with Hudson. And it's Ford in at the 4-man position.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now here's Prez. He's got 11. And the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2. And so in the game for the Spartans, Davis is out there with Payton. Then there's Hill. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Wade in at the 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Hill kicks to Hawkins. The kick out to Hill. To the paint. Here's Hawkins. It's tipped.
And you've got to respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Got a piece of it, and that'll be Michigan State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spartans able to keep the ball here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Basket counts.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
There have been a lot of point guards, great point guards, that have just dominated the collegiate level. But I think Perez could be the best of them all.
And Perez understands what it takes to keep offense effortless for his team, creating chances for others or taking over himself when it's called on. And something that comes as second nature to Perez and is really rare to see at that point guard position at his age.
Fast break. Here come the Sooners. Perez leading the charge. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Michigan State.
Excellent game we've seen from Perez. 12 points and 2 steals as well.
1:41 left here in the .141 left here in the second half of the game. And so in the game for the Spartans, we've got Hawkins. Payton is out there with Davis. Then there's Hill. And it's Wade in at the 5. Up it goes, and the Sooner lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Hawkins.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Valentine's checked in for Payton. 1:21 left in the second half of basketball. Here's Prez. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Prez has got the lead up to 8 now for the Sooners.
And you got to admire the attitude of Prez, staying with his shot despite the D being all over.
Passes it to Ford. Right wing. Oklahoma moving it around. Davis with the double team. Prez kicks to Ford. To the paint. Here's Prez. The basket good off the assist from Ford. And now a 10-point Sooner lead.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Now a timeout called by Michigan State.
Hope you had a nice weekend. Just a reminder.
Get some.
Everyone, a pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Georgetown Hoyas.
Classes are done for the night, and the students have made their way over from the dorms. You can just feel the building growing to a fever pitch as two major programs are going to collide in a showdown that'll affect the collegiate landscape heading towards the tournament.
And you know what? We've got plenty of road to travel before we get to the tournament. But this game kind of is a test for both of these teams. I mean, Prez and his teammates might be in for the biggest regular season test yet. And this building is going to be cracking. You can count on that.
So the Sooners starting five. Prez, he's in at point guard. Out there with Heald. Hudson was out there with Alabaster. And it's Ford in at the power forwards position. And Oklahoma has possession. Prez with the ball. And he converts the layup. Prez has got his second bucket of the night.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Trice kicks to Randall. Hudson against Hudson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Second free throw, no good. Hoyas on D. It's a three-point game. Now here's Prez. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The Sooners shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And Hudson drops them both. And here's Trice. They set the screen. Warren against Ford. Warren kicks to Hudson. Here's the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Now Prez. Over to the left wing. Fires for three, and Hield gets it to go on the assist by Ford. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Hudson against Hudson. Kicks to Trice. Fires at the elbow. Oh, that's blocked.
And nice job by Prez positioning himself for these blocks. I mean, sending a message of how he puts those shots in reverse.
Oklahoma making some changes. Doherty, he's checked in for Alabaster. And it's Ellison for Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a three. Harkless with the bucket. Here's Prez. This is to Doherty. It's Ellis on the wing. Back to Doherty. Ellis, the pass to Prez. They set the pick. To the middle. He's looking for Ellis and finds him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Both free throws good from Ellis. Harkless with it. Pass to Hodges. 13 feet away. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hodges, and it's Harkless in at the 1. Now here's Prez. Not a lot of room.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I think a lot of us expected Prez to put on a show in this one, but I don't think many saw this coming. What a dominating first half it has been for the budding star.
Well, it's games like this that have fueled the hype machine around Prez. I mean, the numbers tell some of the story, but when you see it for yourself, what he's doing out there, I mean, you see how special this player is.
It's too easy.
It's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. And a change for the Sooners. Edwards is checked in. Outs Olsen. Here's Warren, and it's blocked. Tries again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Oh.
about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special.
Well, in a game like this, fellas, when you have a chance to send a message, you do it. And boy, did he do it.
On the court for Oklahoma, Prez. He's in at the point. Out there with Hield. Alabaster is out there with Hudson. And it's Ford in at the 4. And you can see it in Prez's eyes. There is no way he's missing that 3.
And when he wants to hit from deep, it's almost as if he wills it in if you let it.
And here's Price from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hudson. Fast break. Here come the Sooners. Prez leading the charge. Here's Ford. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now the Hoyas with it. They lead by 1. Pass to Trice. With some arc. Here's Warren. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Hoyas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Ellis, he's checked in for Alabaster. Both free throws good from Warren. Oklahoma trails by 3. Now here's Prez. 12 points for him. 4 dishes to Prez. Hield kicks to Ellis. To the wing on the left. Oklahoma moving it around. 6 to shoot. The Sooners need to get off a shot. Prez with the bucket.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
All alone. And a look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
You love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Now here's Trice. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Prez. Fast break. Here come the Sooners. Count the basket. Now it's a 3-point Sooner lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Trice. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Warren. The turnaround. And it's Oklahoma with the rebound. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Ellis kicks to Hield. And here is Prez. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Then 3-on-3 break. We've got Hudson. Warren is out there with Trice. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here. Here's Felix. And the pass to Hudson. Feeds it to Harkless. Six to shoot. Pass to Wilson. Connects from 3-point range. And this game is tied up now. Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. The feed to Doherty. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now Harkless. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Sooners. The Sooners also changing it up. Ford's checked in, and Hield subbed in for Richmond. Harkless with it. outside for Randolph. Back to Harkless to take the lead. It's rebounded by Prez.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
34 seconds left in the second half. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He's got 16 points and 3 blocks.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious. Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Trice. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Warren to take the lead. Count it! For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good.
"24 Seconds" with Jason Richmond.
Boy, oh boy. For joining us, and hello college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. We'll see the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Oklahoma Sooners.
Well, these teams were able to survive their region and come out on top. Now they're part of the last 4 teams standing as they both fight for a right to play for the college championship in just a couple of days.
And it's been a fun tournament for both of these sides. You know, someone like Prez is raring to go and give his team a chance to play in a winner-takes-all game 2 days from now. So this is what college basketball is all about.
Now we'll look at the Illinois starting lineup. They've got Campbell. Free out there with Fresh. Then there's Harper, and it's Roberts in at the 5. Here's Fresh. Kicks it to Roberts. Some nice ball movement here by the Fighting Illini. 4 on the clock. And the 3 off target. On defense, the Fighting Illini. Prez dishes to Alabaster. And it's Prez, top of the key. Ford kicks to Hield, right wing. Pass to Prez, from the arc. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. No good from Hudson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Campbell kicks to Harper. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
Prez with the bucket.
And Prez scores from anywhere, inside, outside. This guy does it all.
Here's Illinois. Here's Free. Here's the screen. Fresh, the pass to Roberts. Off target at the rim. And Oklahoma has possession. Alabaster dishes to Prez.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And Prez is just brilliant. Just has such remarkable initiative and moves well without the ball.
Both free throws good from Prez.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Not much in the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. Healed with it. Swiped it away. Fast break, Illinois. Here's Free. That three off the mark.
He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
It's good. And it's 6 points for Prez.
And really can't fault the D there. Prez just torching them with better offense.
Out left to the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Oklahoma making some changes. Doherty comes in for Alabaster. And it's Ellis in for Heel. Then for the Fighting Illini, Morris is checked in for Campbell. Porter comes in for Fresh. And Starks is subbed in for Free. Now, here is 4. Doherty with the bucket.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2. Some changes here for the Fighting Illini. Irving's checked in for Johnson. Fresh comes in for Porter. And Barton subbed in for Starks. So on the floor for Illinois, we've got Irving. And it's Roberts in at the 5. Home in the paint. And finish off by Prez.
And Prez is never bashful about attacking the rack. When he sees space, he sprints towards it.
Outside Irving. Will it go? So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Fighting Illini shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He doesn't get the second one. The Sooners leading by 4. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Prez with the bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And Thornton kicks to Prez. No good on the 3. Illinois trails by 6. Pass to Fresh. He kicks to Roberts. That shot misses. Welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And the game isn't neck and neck by any means, but one quick run and we could be right back where we started.
And, you know, Prez is looking to keep his team focused so they can hold on to this lead and close the game out and get this W. I mean, I imagine he'll continue to assert his will in the second half of this ball game.
Prez in at point guard. Out there with Heel. Hudson is out there with Alabaster. And it's Ford in at the 4 spot. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Fighting Illini with the ball. 8-point game. So on the floor for Illinois, we've got Free. Harper is out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And nice job by Prez positioning himself for these blocks. I mean, sending a message with how he puts those shots in reverse.
There's the pass to Porter. For the 3, buries it from 3-point range. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Sooners leading by 5. Here's Prez. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Well, he was outstanding in that game, and he's been outstanding in this one, too. He's in a nice little zone here recently.
Here's Free. He has 5. Trying his luck deep. And the ball out of play. The Sooners will have it. Well, finding Illini making a switch here. Starks is checked in. And Oklahoma has possession. They lead by 7. To the inside. Kicks it out to Ellis. He dishes it to Prez. Back to Ellis. Passes to Edwards. He feeds it to Prez. Just 5 on the clock. Davis in the corner. There's the dish to Prez. On deep. Doesn't go that time. The Fighting Illini go the other way with it. The feed to Starks. A putback. Rebounded by Hudson. The Sooners leading by 7 to the wing right side. Porter with the steal. A pull-up. A shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Prez. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one, good. Prez has got 14 points.
Yeah, I just love the concentration there. Prez just killing the D with his drives to the basket, even with the contact.
Now Starks. Feeds to Porter. It's stolen by Prez. Porter with the steal. And the basket is good.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And here is Prez. Rebound by Roberts. Illinois trails by 7. Prez in at shooting guard. Davis is out there with Hudson. Then it's Ellis. And it's Edwards in at the point guard.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The Fighting Illini making a switch here. Irving's checked in for Johnson. Morris comes in for Campbell. Martin's checked in for Porter. And Free subbed in for Starks.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
And the call will be against Prez. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's the screen. Morris a screen. Outside Irving. Dishes it to Morris. Here's Free. And the call will be against Prez. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Martin passes to Free. Kicks it to Roberts. 6 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Fields checked in for Richmond. The Fighting Illini also with a sub. Fresh is checked in for Barton. Prez kicks to Hudson. A second chance effort. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Sooners making a switch here. Ford's checked in.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And the call will be against Prez. is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Oklahoma Sooners.
This is what we've been waiting for all tournament long. All the buzzer beaters, all the upsets. They've all been leading to this. One of these teams are going to have their moment in the sun as they'll put it all on the line here tonight.
And you know, that pressure will be getting to them at some point. This is the biggest stage that they will have ever performed on. And if any of them somehow maybe hit their stride or that big shot, they will be campus legends for many years to come.
Taking a look at the Yellow Jackets, Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. Then there's Flash, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot. Now here's Heald, guarded by Crawford. Heald dishes to Prez. Alabaster in the corner. It's stolen by Jones. Lets it go with a 3. That shot, no good. Now the Sooners take it the other way.
Well, anytime there's a title on the line in the game, you know players on both sides are coming out and going hard, 100 miles an hour early on. They just need to make sure they don't play ahead of themselves and drive ahead of their headlights.
And I think one guy to watch will be Prez. If he starts to force things early or maybe be too aggressive, it could spell trouble for his team. The team goes as Prez goes, and if he can play hard and smart, they're going to be tough to beat.
It's stolen by Prez. Fast break, here come the Sooners. Heald, the pass to Prez. Count it, good.
Amazing shooting from Prez. A gutsy player who has no fear pulling up right away.
On defense, Oklahoma. Crawford outside. Poked loose. And so it looks like the Yellow Jackets will retain possession here. Here's Crawford. Screened by Ellis. Passes it to Flash. There's the dish to Ellis. Little turnaround. And no good that time. Now the Sooners take it the other way. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Hudson's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Flash. Crawford outside. The pass to Flash. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And what a journey it has been for this whole team to make it to the title game. Probably means the most to Prez. Remember, lost his father at a young age and has found solace in the game of basketball. And what has been a very difficult time for this young man.
And, you know, regardless of what happens here in the championship game, a tip of the hat to Prez is warranted. I mean, he's carried himself in a fabulous way all year and worked to honor the memory of his fallen father by his performance and conduct.
The Sooners shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Quite easy to see why Prez is seen as a special talent. Not only a spectacular player, he's got a high basketball IQ as well.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Davis is checked in for Oklahoma. They set the pick. Outside Knight. Inside. Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Hudson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And most folks assume that Prez will be a one-and-done player. I mean, it makes sense given where many feel he'd be drafted, but there is talk about him perhaps staying on longer than one season. I always think that's a personal call, and I hope Prez does what's best for him.
And I don't know if that is just wishful thinking from fans and boosters, or if it holds any water at all. But the fact of the matter is Prez will do what he feels is right for his situation. And you know what? I just hope he takes everything into consideration and makes the right decision.
Prez in at point guard. Hudson is out there with Davis. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And when you have two of the best teams in all of college basketball, you know it's going to be a tooth and nail fight. That's just what we've been treated to here in this championship game.
And Greg, it looks as though this one is going to be snug the entire way. You're curious about whether or not Prez is going to look to take over the game himself if it's close and be able to lead his team to a title, or will he rely on his teammates to make it happen?
Prez, he's in at point guard. Out there with Hield. Alabaster is out there with Hudson. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. Taking a look at the Yellow Jackets, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Smith. Flash out there with Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2. Screen by Ellis. Pass to Flash. To the middle. It's tipped. Ford with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
The insane precision. Prez keeping his eye on the prize despite the hit.
Flash passes to Crawford. Poked away. He kicks it to Ellis. Now, here is Ford. Pass to Hield. And now the Yellow Jackets on the break. Here's Flash, and it's blocked.
You gotta respect the D. Prez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Prez has got 11.
And, of course, the ultimate goal here for Prez is winning a collegiate championship. But he also has a huge opportunity to boost his draft stock in the eyes of NBA scouts. A big game here goes a long way on draft day.
And you know what? As much as your performance in one game shouldn't matter that much, I do think there are certain performances that carry a little more weight. So in some situations, it does matter that much. Teams and scouts are looking to see how you perform when the lights are brightest and the pressure is hottest. Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He has 11 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Knight's checked in for the Yellow Jackets. Kicks it to Jefferson. Right side, Knight. Down low, Smith. Count it.
And he just big-boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Prez with the ball. 13 points in the game. And a wide open look here for Ellis. It's good from long range. Ellis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Ellis feeds it to Knight. Back to Ellis. To the left wing. Outside Jefferson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Yellow Jackets shooting their first free throws of this one. Right, he's checked in for Ellis. And he sinks the second. The Sooners leading by 11. Now Prez. Jefferson with the double team. Alabaster wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knight passes to Flash. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. And the call will be against Prez. It'll be fouled.
Ow. I can't believe I'm about to...
So where do they have you now?
Sup, coach? Hello?
Hello? Hello, is this Prez?
Yeah, this is Prez. Is this Coach K?
Yeah, I'm sure you're wondering why I'm calling.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I've got a very good reason for calling. I can...
Yeah, that's...
You were absolutely terrific this season in college.
Wow, Coach, that is an unbelievable offer.
Does that mean you accept?
100%. Yeah,
That's amazing. We'll get you some additional...
All right, thanks, Coach.
See you this summer, Prez.
All right.
Good evening, basketball fans. What a night we've got in store for you. Now it's in. Thanks, David. So Australia will get the first possession. A big group substitution here for Team USA. Jordan, he's checked in for Cousins. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Draymond Green. George is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Prez is subbed in for Thompson. The dish to George. Clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And on the international stage like this, it is always amazing to see the best and brightest of the United States come together. So many teams represented here today.
And the saying is country before club. And as much as all these stars like to battle it out in the NBA, they all have one goal when playing in the red, white, and blue. An incredible collection of talent for sure, and one mission in mind: win it. And what an honor it has to be for Prez to be representing his country on perhaps one of the biggest stages of basketball. Prez showed what he's capable of in college, and with his skill set, it wasn't too surprising to see him named to the team. Overall, it's been an incredible learning experience for Prez.
Well, it's been a bit of a tradition to take one exceptional college player on the U.S. team and on their roster. This cycle, it's Prez's turn.
And it's happened before. Remember Christian Laettner and DeBrow, and just how those two were special in college. The same can be said for Prez. Plus, he'll get a chance to test himself on the international stage.
Some nice ball movement by Australia. Pass to Dellavedova. From 15 feet away, they get a hand on it to the right side. Drills the three-pointer. Dellavedova's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. With Prez and being named to this team, USA Basketball will traditionally call in one standout college player to fill out the roster. Prez was that guy for this tournament.
Well, he was a standout in college, and you know about how high expectations are for Prez at the next level. He's been getting a taste of basketball at the highest level in this tournament. It just has to be an honor for him to be able to be a part of Team USA.
Jordan kicks to Prez. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And this tournament has shown the world just how far Australian basketball has come. A lot of great players on this team, and almost all of them playing for NBA teams.
Well, over the past few decades, basketball has really exploded in Australia. And they're seeing what could be the start of a golden era for their national team.
George with the bucket.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now Dellavedova. Goes up on the wing. And it's in. And welcome back, everyone. Platoon swap here for Team USA. Now, here's Exum to the paint. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you got to give credit to Prez there. Puts forth a lot of energy on both ends of the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. One thing many were curious to see with Prez on this international stage is how he can hold his own with the best of the best. It seems that he is the kind of player that gets even better when playing with elite teammates.
Yeah, and good teammates will make any player play better, but the impact is tenfold for Prez. The speed of the game, adjusting to it during this tournament, hasn't been a huge problem for him at all. The height for this kid continues to grow, and a win here against Australia will continue to add to his already impressive resume.
Well, when the U.S. picks players from the NBA, it just isn't about taking the best player at each position. They look at much more than that to assemble the best team that they can.
Yeah, and that's a great point because this is not an all-star team, although many of these players are all-stars. There's a difference. Really, they're looking for players that can impact the game without the ball, make others around them better, and are suited for the international style of play.
1:52 left to play in the first half, and the call will be against Prez. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And it's great to see Dante Exum back out on the floor after he had to deal with a huge injury to his knee. You were worried that he wouldn't be able to participate in these games, but he's done well to help his Australian team.
Yeah, and with Exum, an injury like his can slow a player up, but he has worked so hard to get back out on the floor. Now he's regained that explosiveness with the ball and can get to the rim. You forget how young he is, and he'll be one of the key figures, I believe, for Australia for a long time to come.
And Dante Exum is a guy who can fill many roles for this Australian side. Can play either guard position comfortably at this level and gives the Aussies a lot of flexibility with their lineup.
Dellavedova kicks to Exum. Back to Dellavedova. Offline with his 3. Dellavedova's gone 1 of 4 so far. And with Exum, he has improved his shooting to the point now where you're happy to see him at the off-guard position.
Well, in short, guys, he's just a playmaker. Exum can get in the lane and drop it off to a big guy for the finish or just do it himself. Very unselfish in how he plays, which is really right along with the way Australia plays in general.
Feeds to Baines. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the ball. Team USA leading by 4.
You have to be impressed with the balance that the Australian team has. Defenders and scorers from top to bottom. It's a big part of why they have been so successful here in the tournament.
Yep, exactly. I mean, the Australians have put together a team that works extremely well with each other and have played unselfish basketball the whole way. I mean, they're definitely more than the sum of their parts on paper, and I'd say kudos to the Australian Federation for putting this group together.
No good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Team USA ahead. Different look now for Team USA. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Cousins. Butler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Prez is subbed in for Irving. Then for Australia, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Bogut. Dante Exum comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Patty Mills. And now Team USA on the break. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Team USA.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Hey guys, this is something that happens in every international gathering. It's fun to see so many of the U.S. and Australian players going head-to-head, even though they're on the same NBA team.
Yeah, and they've played against each other before in practice, but in competition, where a title is on the line, you better believe it'll be a no-holds-barred affair.
There's the pick. Off the pick. Out to the right wing. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Prez. By himself. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Dellavedova with the ball. Got it up. No good. And if you're just a look now for Team USA. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Anthony. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Prez is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
What is amazing to me about this U.S. team is that on every NBA team, all these players are the guy. Yet here for the U.S. team, each player has no qualms or hesitation to put their egos aside and play a minor role if needed.
Well, you know all of these guys, Greg, are great competitors, and they know that they'll see the ball a lot less being part of this team, but it's part and parcel of the sacrifice they sign up for when they have the honor of representing the United States in international competition.
Here's what Australia is going with right now. Bairstow, he's checked in for Bogut. And Martin subbed in for Patty Mills. Outside Jordan, over in the corner Green. There's the lob to Prez. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, Prez has some ridiculous bunnies. As long as the pass is on target, he completes these alley-oops easily.
59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Martin the screen. Here's Ingles, defended by Butler. Shot clock at 6. And that one is off. Jordan with some nice D. Outside Green. Off the pick. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Some nice ball movement by Australia. Out to the wing. Lowry against Martin. Australia needs to get off a shot here. Out of bounds. Team USA takes possession. Here's Prez. From past the arc. Offline. So it's Team USA winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Ben Simmons. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Brandon Ingram from Duke University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Jaylen Brown from the University of California, Berkeley. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Dragan Bender from Croatia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Chris Dunn, Providence College. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, New Orleans Pelicans select Buddy Hield from Freeport, Bahamas, and the University of Oklahoma. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Jamal Murray from Kitchener, Canada, and the University of Kentucky. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Marquise Chris. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select the point guard from the University of Oklahoma.
Welcome to the NBA, gentlemen.
Can't believe we made it, man. Yep.
All right, so this is our trainer and your trainer, Xavier Crawford.
Anybody wants a piece?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
What's up?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet. And our coverage tonight will be...
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action. We are...
Well, guys, when you talk...
David, thank you as always. And what a team the U.S. put together for that tournament.
And Prez didn't look out of place on it at all. By the time they played Australia in the finals, any doubters that might have won it.
So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night, and you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
Well, it happens sometimes, obviously, where you don't shoot it well, and when your offense is out of sync, you have to gut it out on the other side of the ball.
And for Toronto, inside, it's Patterson by Valanciunas. Prez out there with Lowry, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Washington, Morris pairs with Gortat down low. All out there with Thornton, and it's Beal in at the small forward. Washington shooting their first free throws here for the night.
You know, it seems to me on a regular basis, we see John Wall do something on the basketball court that makes your jaw drop. His ability to find open players with his passing, the way he can get to the hoop, making the most complex moves seem pedestrian.
With Wall, he really does seem to make the spectacular happen on a regular basis. Doris, he's helped by the fact that he has unparalleled athleticism at his position.
Well, no doubt, Kevin. This may be the most gifted athlete at the guard spot in the league. And once that was Wall's main strength, but he has taken big steps to shore up the rest of his game. His passing and decision-making have come a long way, and he continues to find ways to be a better point guard.
That bucket in no time at all. 8 points for Bradley Beal.
This guy's deadly from the perimeter. Beal never hesitates.
Rosen. Here's Valanciunas. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
I mean, easily prevented points if they just attacked the boards the way they should have.
There's a screen by Gorton. Wall dishes to Thornton. That shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Patterson. That one a little long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
He knows it. He just got locked into scoring mode and couldn't get out of it.
Morris a screen. And here's Wall. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And really took advantage of the opposition's careless play, especially on defense. He racked up all the steals.
The feed to Patterson. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
That's a horrific turnover. There's just no excuse to throw the ball away like that.
Washington making some changes. Smith comes in for Gortat. And it's Burke in for Marcus Thornton. And Toronto also making a switch. Ross is checked in. Screen by Smith. Off the screen. Wall, good. Wall's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
You can see the satisfaction John Wall takes in making those jumpers. He continues to improve in that area.
The dish to Patterson. Prez kicks to Patterson. And again, Toronto no up.
Ooh, his shot is way off. Someone else is going to have to step up scoring-wise if they're going to be competitive.
It's deflected. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Prez. Drains it from beyond the arc. Prez has got his first 3 points of the game. And how big of a treat was it for Prez to play alongside all the great American players over the summer? Just about the best way to transition to the NBA.
And he was able to help out in their title game win over Australia. But more importantly for Prez, it was the perfect situation to come in and see how best to approach basketball before his rookie year.
And Wall kicks to Beal. 24 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Morris. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Feeds to Ross. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ross has got the game tied up here for Toronto. Wall. The shot missing. Tie game.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, it's a physical game out there tonight. How does your offense counter that kind of play?
Attack the basket. They're giving us a lot of sound and fury, but I really feel like we can attack.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. I know we can slow down.
Welcome back to our nation's capital, everyone, with the Capitol building itself in our spot. Ross is checked in for Toronto. Prez comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
They've got to be aware of that. They can't take any extra time.
So for Toronto right now, Ross and Patterson are the forwards. Prez out there with Lowry, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Outside, Wall. Dishes it to Beal. There's the 3. And no good trying to get that one. And the final period of play. And And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish. As they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
I mean, we got to start talking more on defense, fellas. Talking myself.
Rez.
All right, Prez, we got to talk shoes.
Let's talk shoes.
Yeah. All right, we've had preliminary conversations, but now it's time to make a choice. You know, we got to figure out what we're going to do, where we're going to go.
Hey, yo!
Bye.